Yeah, fuck it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Wrestle Plug Watchalong YouTube channel. We're over 500 subs. I have no doubt that is because of the virus, Kane Michael. Thank you for getting us over that line, sir. And thank you to everybody who has subbed. Welcome back to the channel, sir.
Thank you very much. I'm very, very duly excited. Very, very much duly excited. Is that even a thing? Duly excited?
To be honest, it's better English than Robbie Nitro, so we'll see how things go. But then saying that,
well,
I mean, you could literally get a Scrabble board and break it over a giraffe's head, and whatever letters are left and available would still spell something more conducive to English than what Robbie Nitro types out. So, and at some point, I'm sure I'm beating up on dyslexic people at this point, but it is a thing. Hi, Robbie. Enjoy your mashed potato, bodger. Anyway, we're going to look at Russian death matches again, because why the fuck not? I mean, start as you mean to go on, and we're going to look at Alex Nabiev versus Bogdan Samdiklimov, which is, of course, a brand of vodka you can find in your local Polish shop, but it also apparently is a wrestler too, and they're going to take part in a cinder blocks and chairs death match, which I'm sure will end absolutely fine. By the way, quick subtopic, totally going to grass him up and throw him under the bus here. Jackson Arrow says he doesn't want to watch our death matches because he's a bit too squeamish. What do you think about that?
Well, knowing Jackson Arrow personally as well as professionally, I can understand. I do know where he's coming from. He's explained it all to me of how he's just not a fan of it at all. He gets very, very squeamish with that kind of stuff, which is absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. However, he's busted me open more times than I can count. Anyway,
Burn.
Love him.
Love him. He's amazing.
Nothing but love.
He is. And until he comes on the Wrestle Plug, he will be referred to as a fanny. So but I still love him dearly. But yeah, no, fuck it. Well, let's get to the wrestling, goddammit. Alexander Nabiev, do you feel like you've got your fill of this guy at this point, or do you think this might make or break you?
I think I know what the guy's about now. I've seen him in bullshittery of the intergender match. Thank God it started fucking raining. I think that slowed the match down. But it's against us. Yeah, I've seen him in that no shoes, thumbtack, barbed wire death match where the man was sticking forks in each other's heads and barbecue skewers, and there was fire at the end, and I was like, what the hell? I think I've just seen like manslaughter happen. But Nabiev, I've got my head around this guy. Not so much his previous opponent, the great big fat dude with the mask on.
Oh Jesus, that was just like turning into a snuff film at the end.
He went into that match Caucasian and came out with the Indian death burn of sunstroke. He was that red. It was horrible.
No, I've never seen anything like it. He was redder in his own gear.
Yeah.
But that being said, I'm not sure whether we're going to get blood here or not. It doesn't strike me as a blood affair so much as it is just blunt trauma to the head. And that's probably something that a lot of our listeners have in common. So I say listeners and viewers, of course, because if you just did an audio-only platform, nobody's going to watch it, right?
No, I agree.
Yeah. And then when you do a video and audio platform, people have a little bitch about it, don't they? I know you're watching this.
Well, those people will go fuck themselves.
Those people can go in the same voice that apparently does the recording in progress warning. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, the virus K. Michael, are you ready for a cinder blocks and chairs death match?
I am ready for Nabiev Bogdan cinder blocks and chairs death match. Let's do this.
Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. In 3, 2, 1, press play.
Sanchez Mania.
Not that
Shit Mania.
Shit Mania. We run a show.
Here he is.
Shit Mania. Here he is. Hepatitis in living form. Look at that. What is he wearing? Is that a straight jacket? A shirt? Oh no, it's just a rape coat. Good stuff.
Is it like a dirty professor's jacket? Oh no, it's like a streaker's jacket.
It is a little bit like the kind of people you see on the bus. Wow, they've really upped the graphics department. Look at this geezer with his high-end fucking camera.
Right.
How have they got higher-end cameras than most of British professional wrestling? I get the impression this might have been done during the quarantine or the lockdown again. Just from the lack of an audience, but it might. What I find fascinating is how they bounce from one place to another. They were in a sandpit in some gulag-infested, herpes-ridden shithole in fucking God knows what back alley abortion they call a town, and then now they're in this like incredibly smooth and red tie plant complex, whatever that means. I don't know. For all I know, that could be a world map of domination that Putin's put there.
Red Tie Planet, okay.
I have noticed this guy's barefoot. Fucking hell, look at this geezer.
Wow, look at this. This is a star.
Wow, he actually looks like a proper professional. Wow, they're actually at a vulgar wrestling assembly.
Put the condoms away. I want this guy bareback. What's this about?
He's like very well put together, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like he looks like an actual NXT prospect. What's going on here? I'm a little bit perturbed by this. I'm used to seeing shady, homeless looking guys. You throw me off a little bit here. What are you up to, Russia? Look at the size of it. Russia's whoa, okay.
Whoa,
move this or that.
Okay.
Wow. Like, what are you doing here? You should be in developmental somewhere or working on AEW or something, bro.
Oh my god, Bogdan, get in my baby box, honey boo boo.
I love it. I like how the Wrestle Plug offers many services, one of them including being a dating app for wrestling.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Don't worry, Carl will consider find you a woman one day.
Oh,
Or something, or the close approximation to one.
I would love to find you one of them.
Is it a female woodlass?
We'll do our best. We'll do our best.
I wonder if they have gender appropriated woodlice.
I hope not. Anyway, let's get with the wrestling.
Alright. What the hell? Collar and elbow tie and a head. What's going on here? I'm very. Whoa, okay. What's going on? Why is there. Why? I was promised death, not wrestling.
Yeah.
What's going on here? Hey, can you stop being professional? There's even a referee that looks like a referee. What the hell is going on? No, I'm not. This is unsettling me. In somewhat of a. Oh, yeah, no, he's nice.
Oh. Dirty feet.
Yeah, like, why are you barefoot? Like, why? Put your fucking trotters away.
Oh, look at his dirty feet.
Oh, mate, wash your feet. Bless you.
Sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
Yeah, you actually are. Alright, that was an actual wrestling exchange. Oh, okay, we're going to go straight into the trade-off. I like to build to that sort of stuff, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still, this is a marketable improvement on anything I've seen these guys do so far. Or when I say these guys, I mean the actual promotion. Nice. Hey, nice. This guy's clearly very well trained in the art of professional wrestling.
Oh no, that was crap. Oh my lord. I thought it was going to be an overhead. I changed his mind halfway through.
The clinch wasn't fantastic, but he's clearly capable. He's clearly capable. Which is, oh, okay, now, alright!
Oh.
Now let's get the good shit involved. Alright, are we gonna do the Bloodsport dim match?
I just had the weights of that centre block hit then. That's a real centre block.
Oh god, not one. Yeah, I mean in Russia you probably wouldn't get away with using fake ones. You'd probably lose your green card for that alone. Oh, green cards, honey. You better own them. Oh god. Yo, that's a big, yeah. Work for the spot. So I hate it when the singlet straps fall down. Like, oh, I don't know, it just bugs me. Although credit, I watched Pete Dunne wrestle on SmackDown the other day, and he didn't amend it. He just left it.
Good.
Which reminded me of you when you were talking about the wrestler with his t-shirt.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Hiya! Oh, is he gonna Northern Lights on there with your head exposed? No. No, sir. You will not be doing such shenanigans. See, you've limited the ability to do. Oh, these chairs. State of your chair, mate.
Why is it? Right, okay, so this is what's fucking me already. It's like this Bogdan person is clearly fucking trained to a standard professional level. The other guy's not. Oh no. Why is he doing this?
Yeah, no, you wonder why. Oh god. I mean, that's an effective bump in the sense of the chair pretty much protects your back from the harshness of the cinder block. So, but the problem is, you're not going to really. That's not going to absorb a great deal of bumping when you're landing on that. Also, it's that thing of like, you can afford all these fucking high-end cameras and things you got ringside, but you can't afford this fucking proper. What is it, like illegal in Russia to have proper chairs or something?
But the local Lidl.
I mean, Lidl over there is probably like Waitrose is to us, so.
Oh! He would just reverse the suplex into a stunner.
How good would this guy be against an actual proper wrestler? I reckon if you get an incredible match.
I'm going to write his name down in my notepad and my wank bank. I need to see more of him.
That's fair.
Preferably without his gear on. No,
I mean, that's understandable. He's absolutely stunning.
Go on.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
That's a case of, I can do the German, I can force you over for a German, but you clearly don't know how to take one. I'm stunned at the amount of wrestling I've seen so far. I'm really like.
I wasn't expecting this.
No, I was expecting an absolute fucking clusterfuck of blood drama. Thank you for clearing the ring of that shite. I'd actually rather just watch.
Oh, and the spot fucked up. Jesus Christ. Why? You have eyes, mate. Use them.
You must have seen what he was doing.
Yeah.
Like, get the swing slightly early, if anything. Contact is fine, like, you know, but. He is a fucking hack, isn't he, this guy? An absolute fucking hack.
Living proof of what happens when your first cousins marry. Robbie Nitro. How you doing, honey boo boo?
How you doing? You interbreeding shithouse. What's the matter, honey? A little extra cheese on your taco. Oh lord. Well, if they're not gonna shithouse, then we're gonna have to do it for them. Oh yeah, that would be. You're barefoot, so it's like. I don't know. It might make a good impact if I believed you to be an MMA.
It would look good. It would look good if he was doing like sort of heel kicks.
Yeah, if you're like
your heels
Riddle
exposed
and knew what you were doing.
Yeah.
How many cinder blocks do you need and have? Just out of pure curiosity. All right. We might get. I wonder if there are people who have fetishes for like bricklaying that are watching this right now. But yeah, that's right. Lay them out. Make sure they're in order. Oh, he's pissing me off because that's not in order at the end. That's my OCD doesn't like that. So no, do it properly.
Oh, that's probably where his head's gonna land.
I know where his head should land. Oh.
Так и Набиев поднимает Самди снова в ковш и уже без стула Самди чисто падает на кучу бетонных блоков.
Like, there was just no movement. Oh, okay, we're not selling that.
He no-sold it. Okay, I'm not taking that shit. That's another. Okay, man.
Yeah, fuck you. Do it properly, you cunt. God, it doesn't like the ring isn't moving to sort of absorb because it can't. So it's just that's like falling on a flat floor essentially. Mate, fuck off for your shitty open palm strikes. You are literally a fucking 2-bit twat.
Oh, Bogdan, you've got so much going for you in quite a lot of the wrestling world aspect. I don't know why you're doing this.
It's really sad because this might put people off the ability to maybe bring him over, you know, give him trials and stuff like that.
This could have hurt him, like hurt him in career-wise, like in the outsider's perspective. But I don't know.
What are you fucking hell? You see that? It just walloped right into the crowd. Fucking Jesus Christ.
Clearly the inbred cunt wants to get sued.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe they just don't give a fuck. Oh, it's a bloke, okay.
Oh,
is that Rudy when he had his hair all curly? That looks a bit like really rude, doesn't it?
He looked like a drag queen at the best of times. Yeah.
Aye.
I'm a bigger fan than most people I know. Anyway. He's probably going, oh, son of a bitch! Probably doing that right now.
He loves these watch-alongs as well. I know he watches everyone.
Yeah.
He messaged me the other day. Oh, it's you okay? Doing some more? I'm like, yeah, a lot more. I hope you're enjoying it, honey. You're watching at home.
Уже у нас разборка за рингом. Еще один чоп от Александра Набиева. Мне кажется, пора возвращаться в предел четырехугольника, где рестлеров ждут бетонные блоки. И еще я
He's legitimately trying to wrestle this guy, which I think is adorable.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that was. Why did you take more of a bump on the whiteboard than the ring post? Just commit to it. Just commit to it. That's all. Nobody's asking you to kill yourself, although obviously your preference.
I really
Why would you set them up that close to the audience?
Yeah, I really am legitimately like shocked on what this guy is overall presentation. Clearly, he has some real high ability. I don't know
reminds
why.
me of like a Russian Brett Semtex.
Yeah, I was thinking that.
I was thinking that when he came out. I thought you've got the same kind of beautiful stacked physique. Like this is a guy who has worked incredibly hard to craft himself, and now he's doing this fucking dog shit.
I just like it's like Semtex. He is legit the full fucking package. He is going to be an STAR full through and through.
Just screams money. You look at him,
and he's such a nice guy. He is such a nice guy. Like I wouldn't have ever assumed like this guy who looks like this to be so nice. It just reminds me of like the biggest man, meanest motherfucking doorman on the front door of a nightclub, but he's probably the nicest.
Yeah. He just takes pride in being a good person. Like.
Yeah.
What is he doing?
He's slapping him in the side of the head.
But he's not. Oh, I thought he was just pretending to. It looks really. Oh God. Did it from the wrong side of your penis. Well, I suppose it depends. If you're in Mexico, it's the right side. So. But they actually know how to wrestle like this hack.
Рестлеру в данной ситуации, наверное, сходить на курсы тайского массажа, возможно, спина придет.
How is a suplex on concrete getting a
Oh my God! What are we doing now? Is he gonna say? Yeah. Like the why does the I get bugged out with the referee holds things. It pisses me off. Oh, I see what's gonna happen here, and there's gonna be a horrible.
Устанавливает конструкцию из бетонных блоков. Вы посмотрите, очень милый прикроватный столик бы получился из этого. И Александр Набиев продолжает экзекуцию в отношении Богдана Климова. Сейчас удушение ногой, но тут судья.
I can see why nobody I know ever pulls Russian women, because as beautiful as they are, if you had this nut job next to them, you'd be like, nah, I'm alright.
Так, это что, попытка Гордбастера?
I'll just go back on Cinder, innit?
На бетонные блоки. Богдан Климов сопротивляется и
Oh, hello. You see, somebody knows how to do a suplex properly. Isn't that strange? He's fucking hard. I don't know why I find that really amusing. I think it's because he just couldn't take it properly, so he just nutted it. That's how I look at it when I get to the office in the morning.
Профессионально обученные и профессионально подготовленные атлеты. Сейчас Самди стомпит Александра Набиева. Еще раз говорю, не повторяйте этого, дорогие друзья, потому что
Oh my God, these fucking heads.
Oh my God. Yeah, this isn't like...
Where's he coming up?
Oh God. Oh
God. Oh no.
Oh dear God. Ow.
Один бетонный блок от другого, и Набиев
Do you think he's busting himself over just from headbutting it super hard, or do you think he's gone hard way? Because I find it hard to believe it would cause that, unless you cause like enough trauma on the eye, because that's where people used to hard way bust themselves over back in the day.
Что творят мужчины? Был фильм с таким названием. Ну вы посмотрите, два бетонных блока просто раскрошились на миллионы кусочков. Ну, на несколько больших и миллионы маленьких, разумеется. Вдаваться в тонкости. И Самди, откуда горсть кнопок.
You don't look like you've done many of these matches, young man.
You can tell he doesn't, he's like not this kind of guy. You can tell he's a proper wrestler.
He's still got all his teeth.
Yeah, that for starters, but, please don't take this bump. Please make him take that bump. Oh, he's going to take it, isn't he? Oh, yeah. See, that's the thing. I'd be like, no, you can't. One thing I have noticed is he hasn't gone through anything ridiculously hardcore yet, in the sense of he's almost quite well protected. And I wonder if that is because he legitimately probably makes a lot of money from wrestling. Well, you'd like to think so. Yeah, that is true, actually, yeah. Yeah, if I look like that, I'd be doing a lot of porn. A lot.
И Набиев
What the fuck was that? Literally,
Oh,
what'd you do? Fart on his face? You absolute invalid.
I love my leg drop variations. I do quite a lot of them. I don't do ones like that. That's ridiculous, especially on that side of the ring where no one's gonna fucking see it.
The top right leg drop is something to behold.
Thank
Look
you.
again, he's gone to the wrong side again. Give him the X-Plex and spin him out onto it. Oh god. Ah, yeah, shit out. And it's high as well. Right here, like around the fucking, like the nerve center. Like, no,
Yeah.
You fucking shit out.
Уже теперь животом,
God
своим торсом.
Oh, where are you going? Get down before you hurt yourself.
На
Yeah, fucking
кнопки,
oath.
на бетонные блоки. А Набиев прыгает с двойным столбом.
Ай-яй-яй.
Попадает стопами
Oh
прямо
my
в
god.
кнопки. Пользуется замешательством.
Oh, I can't even do
Богдан
that properly.
Климов
Fuck off,
и
mate.
проводит
Can we put this fucking Bogdan in with
Александру
somebody who knows how to
Набиеву.
wrestle?
Черт
Can you imagine
побери,
Bogdan versus
какой
Jackson? I
матч,
reckon they
дорогие
kill him.
друзья, какой
No, probably. Oh,
ивент
stay
Санчез
there.
Мани.
There's one for the foot fetish freaks. I like that one.
Полагаю,
At least I'm
Богдану
not-
Климову уже, собственно, и
I like dirty
нечего
soul.
там
He's some
That's
dirty
funny.
toes.
Он
Speaking of people who don't have a
устанавливает
soul.
бетонные блоки, вы посмотрите, за пределами четырехугольника на
Oh.
расставленных ранее
It
стульях.
looks like a building. Oh my god.
Да,
What are you
это
doing
такой-
now? I just...
такой
Oh yeah,
жестковатый
that's...
диван
um,
получится.
Are those
Да,
chairs
не
gonna hold
очень-то
that kind of
будет,
weight?
Yeah,
наверное,
I'm just thinking that.
спать приезжим гостям, но тем не
Please power bomb
менее.
him over the top rope
И
through
сам
them.
Ди
I will
уже
actually pay money to
вовсю
see that.
занимается профессором хардкора.
No. Oh
Да.
my god.
Терять уже
Something really
нечего.
horrible is gonna
Обратной
happen.
дороги нет, дорогие
Nice.
друзья.
You ain't gonna do it.
Сам Ди
He'll counter it, he's
пытается
got to.
перебросить суплексом
His
из
back's come off
из
alright
последних
considering
сил.
what he went through.
Yeah.
Стоя на опроне прямо за ринг. Удастся ли это ему? Нет. Набив все-таки ему удается вырваться.
They communicate that. I'm
из
sorry, but the
фейслока.
fucking tumor in my face is
Более
fucking
того,
me
он
over right now.
фиксирует захват и, наверное, попытается провести
I'm actually having a
суплекс
stroke right
Сапрона.
now. Wide or black?
Стянув Сапрона Богдана Климова в пределы четырехугольника, тот тоже сопротивляется.
Oh,
Какой
Oh god, he's
матч!
gonna take this bump, isn't he?
И Набиеву
I kinda wanna call this guy,
удается
like,
контратаковать
the fake Brett
шейк-атаку
Sentex.
в живот
Like,
Санди.
no, fake Tex.
Так
Fake
что
Tex.
будет дальше, дорогие
But
друзья?
I don't know, I might actually become a fan of
Набиев
Bogdan.
продолжает,
I'm a genuine fan of
форармами по
Sentex, and this guy just
спине,
reminds me of him.
оглушать Богдана Климова.
The amount of trophies
Оба
up there.
бойца уже оказываются на
What's that for, being a
опроне
spastic?
ринга. Какой удар локтем.
Yes, I believe so,
Отвечает в не
actually.
меньшей
From Todd
степени.
University.
Александр
Meanwhile-
Набиев, европейское
Meanwhile, at
пальто
Todd University.
на вынос
Yeah.
от Богдана Климова. Так, и...
What are you... What are you even
Александр
trying? They're both
Набиев
gonna go
пытался
through it, aren't they?
провести
Like,
гильотину от каната, но блокировал эту попытку Богдан Климов. Так,
Oh.
и
That
удар
alone was
правой
better than
руки
anything
Александра
he has
Набиева.
done this
Кик
whole
по
match.
правой
Like the
руке.
other hack with the bare feet.
И
Oh,
все-таки
okay.
сам
Good.
Ди
Yeah.
берет вверх.
Nice mark.
И Александр Набиев первым оказывается
Get
на
the-
дне.
get the fuck
В
up.
смысле,
Get up!
сваливается.
It's
Yeah,
time for you to... Yo,
Yeah.
can we... I don't want to see this
Fuck in my
camera
spot.
because I want to see the
И
woman
это
holding it.
дает
That's all I
Богдану
care about.
Климову.
Yeah, that's right. Get out of the way. That's funny.
Что? Неужели
Where you
Oh
going?
my
вместе
god,
с
what
третьего
are you,
каната
don't
за
you
ринг
fucking
на
dare do
Набиева,
what I think you're
который
gonna do.
лежит
If you
на вот
fucking
этом
come off for
бетонном
that through
диване.
that,
Так,
Oh
no.
no,
что?
it's a
No,
bomb.
no,
It's a fucking
no,
bomb.
he's gonna fucking die, he's gonna fucking
It's a
die.
И оба падают на этот бетонный диван.
Oh, yeah,
Это
yeah, if
безумие.
anything, they fucking saved
Мы часто
themselves, but
впадаем в
like,
безумие, как пел в
you
своей
could,
песне.
you know what,
Боже
fuck
мой.
him, yeah, like, I don't know what was meant to happen there, but it was almost like,
Ну и раз
it
уж
was like, yeah, no, I'm not doing this,
Брайан
I'm not going
Санчес
through
доволен,
that. There was like a
победитель
change of
кричит,
mind right at the
веселится от
end.
души, значит,
And all it ended up
наверное,
with was
main
just,
event явно
it was almost like when you
удался,
fall
как, в
over at a
принципе, и
bar.
всё. Шоу
It's almost like,
Санчес
I don't care,
Мания,
fuck your money, I'm not
дорогие
taking that bump. Fuck
И
this
Smash
shit.
him over the head with it.
всё,
Go on.
Fuck red
это
tie.
ещё, мать его, не все, дорогие друзья. По бетонному блоку у каждого из рестлеров.
Vladimir Putin sitting there going,
Сам
yes,
Дито
very good.
может в хардкор, да?
He's
И
loving it.
Набиев отвечает ему аналогичным
Fucking
маневром, и
hell.
также напополам
Ow.
разбивается чертов сраный
Who's got a dark
бетонный
corn?
блок.
Or a Vuvuzela, or whatever the fuck they call them these days. Because it's going right up your cornhole.
Ну что, кто кого? Набиев
I thought you were gonna kiss them.
Yeah,
Климова.
we're gonna fuck or fight.
Что
Yeah.
такое?
Wow. Oh, hello. What's going on?
Так, и куда-то отвлекся Самди и по баночке Хайнекена.
God's sake.
Неужели это идеальное окончание Санчезмании? Неужели? Да, дорогие друзья.
Is the match over? What's happening?
Dun, 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 dun,
Похоже.
dun, 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 dun.
Я полагаю,
The Sandman.
лучшую концовку
Oh yeah, no,
представить
Jägermeister. Yeah,
было
no,
нельзя.
oh mate, are you
На
drinking
этом
raw?
всё.
I believe it. I believe you're
Что
doing it.
победила
You
дружба.
fucking knacker. Is this the end of the match? Is it like?
Да? Да,
Yeah.
волевым решением
There's the belt.
арбитра
What?
в этом матче
I've never seen a match end that
победителя
way.
нет. Точнее так, победили сегодня все, дорогие друзья. Победил Набиев, победил Климов. В
That is a
особенности
really,
победил
really,
Дайан
really
Санчес и
strange
победили
ending.
все мы, дорогие друзья. Ну, это
What did Batman
Дайан
call them?
Санчес, он ведь
I
знает,
have no
о чем
idea.
говорит.
Put your gun away.
Я абсолютно с ним
Who's got a gun?
солидарен.
Has someone actually got a gun?
Now he's flexing.
Oh, thank God. I was like, Jesus. Because that's how much I believe Russians. They're that crazy. Someone just pulls out a Kalashnikov. It is time to cut promo. Yes. I am Bogdan, Super Cinderman.
Тут уже много было сказано слов поздравления,
Watch
я
what
не
their
буду
wishes.
тянуть. Санчес,
Good use of colour there.
ты
Yeah,
первый,
pink, definitely
кто
good on this
затащил
clash,
меня
prick.
в хардкор, потому что
I'll bring it hardcore.
все это
I believe it.
было подарок
I'll
тебе.
tell you what, that might be the crowning jewel of my videography.
You want hardcore? I'll give you hardcore. You like violence? I like sex.
Work the cinematic flex. Work it. This is motherfucking future of no, it's not, mate.
No.
It's the future of inbreeding, is what it is.
Yeah.
Санчес, я
Sanchez.
делал много матчей с тобой, и я хочу сказать, что за все эти матчи я копил к тебе ненависть, естественно, но больше я копил к тебе...
I generally just don't like this person.
He's just a cretin, isn't he?
I don't like him because heel or face or whatever the fuck. I just don't like him. I think he's an idiot.
Now beat the shit out of him. Oh, yeah.
Can you not get arrested for that kind of thing in Russia?
Если что, это не гейское дерьмо. Вы ведь все
This
помните
is not the gay
Брежнева.
shit. Wow.
What's
Yeah.
wrong with the gay shit, mate?
И
Apparently,
еще я
apparently
хотел
he's...
сказать,
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Russia is a homophobic
людям
shit.
в России,
Yeah.
которые любят рестлинг, но смотрят только
But only watch
WWE
WWE
и
And
AEW, и не
AEW.
смотрят
Don't watch.
русский рестлинг.
I'm not. If you're one of the faces, like the founding fathers to
Нет, вы не
Russian
фанаты,
death
вы
matches,
просто
no.
пидорасы,
Are you surprised?
которые
Just saw everyone who
скачут контент.
bags download pirate
Вы
content,
можете
apparently.
поцеловать меня в мою
You'll kiss me in my hairy ass. Yeah, because that really like gets across the fact that you hate gay people, right? Attending its real WWE match.
И если вы не ходите на русский рестлинг, то вы куски говна. Санчес, с днем рождения! Самди, топовый боец. Это был его первый хардкор матч, и он
That was his first hardcore match.
практически
That speaks
надорвал мою
volumes.
жопу. Всем спасибо,
Oh.
Санчес, люблю тебя.
He's come leaps and bounds then.
Fucking day! Ходите на шоу!
Это было что-то. Крутой матч.
So since that
и
promo,
крутые
none of them have
речи
dwindled.
от Климова и
Yeah,
Набиева.
right.
Но это еще не все сюрпризы, дорогие друзья. Никуда не
Okay, that's
уходите.
the end. Fuck off. I'm not
Yeah.
watching this. I'm fuck off board now. Yeah, so how do you unpack that? Like, apparently that was Bogdan's first hardcore match against Alexander Nabiev, who we have established at this point is a colossal cum dumpster. So not the good kind that I spend good money on every weekend. We're talking about, some, you wouldn't even have a horse bath after touching that. You probably just dip your own body in acid and be done with the fucking experience of life. How do you unpack that?
I didn't like that match. I don't know if you could tell. I didn't like that match. Like ring psychology wise, it just wasn't nothing. There was no such thing there at all. There was a few botches on the wrestling moves that were in the match. It's like, the catches and whatever. Ring positioning was a bit bad, considering they've got a big fuck off ring. It looked like a 20 by 20.
The big spot as well at the end.
Yeah.
That's all I was, to be honest, in a weird sort of, sadomasochistic way. I'm waiting for this and I'm thinking, I'm going to hate it, but I'm also going to love it because it's a car crash spot and they fucked that as well. And it was like, you got this distinct impression he just did not want to fucking do it.
No.
He was like, no.
I don't blame the guy. I don't blame
and
the guy.
If it's your first hardcore match, it takes a special mentality to be able to do a spot like that straight off the bat. No way.
It does. It really does.
Cringe is what that was. Cringe.
I don't know how these people still operate in everyday life by doing that. It's like, oh, this is a good idea. No, it wasn't. No, you need to know how to wrestle first, and like even with like taking chair shots, you kind of need to take it right. It can't just be a wild swing. It's the correct positioning, not just on where it connects with your head, but where on the chair is it connecting to. If it connects with the hard part of the chair, which is right at the front of where you would sit on it, then that can hurt. And that will hurt you permanently. It will jar your neck like for fucking months on end. I've had one. It's not very nice. But on the back part of the chair, that's got a lot of give to it, which will give you that crack of the chair shot. And it doesn't hurt. Not at all. Like adrenaline will get you through it. Thankfully, because of my dreads, they act as fucking cushions on my skull. So I'm all good. But that kind of shit, no. Absolutely not. That's just rubbish. Absolute fucking rubbish. They made one structure out of the center blocks, and that didn't even go right. And with the referee's assistance, you still fucked it up. The most impressive part of that match was the look, the physique, the package of Bogdan. That's it. Done.
Yeah, I don't really have much else to add. It just kind of frustrated me.
I'm angry.
Yeah. Well, that's good because we got something really special for you next because I've already lined something up. And we're going to revisit something that me and Carl Wilkinson already looked at in depth, but we're going to see something new from that company. But yeah, no, do you know what? Like that's kind of. I feel like nothing was going to top what we watched. We probably should have quit while we were ahead. That's how it feels. But I will persist. And also, don't forget, comment section, ladies and gentlemen. If you know something to be truly horrific car crash, truly amazing, doesn't matter what it is, but if it truly you think will elicit a response from us, then leave a link. Let us know. Tell us the description of it in the comments below, and also let us know what you're thinking about the watch along format, because even though I don't really care what most people think of me, I do genuinely cherish people who interact with our podcast. And frankly, if you do come for us, I'll just let the virus deal with that in the comments, and you will walk away feeling very, very violated in every sense. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Yes. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we will leave it there. Don't forget to check out all of our content across WrestlePlug, but most importantly, don't forget to check out the Virus K. Michael, where you can see him next for his incredible wrestling dates. He's working more and more, and he deserves to, because he's one of the very best in our business and what he does. And that means you need to check out his social media, which is in the description below. And if you don't, then I will come for you. And I won't do, when I say I'll come for you, not on demand like I do every weekend. It will be, I will hurt you, because you should support. Fingers crossed. You never know. And by the way, OnlyFans is coming soon.
Absolutely.
I am money. Money, baby. You want to see something real special? Some Mr. Mac Daddy. But
we should really review some wrestlers' OnlyFans content.
Go
from there.
Who wants to pay for it first? You know what? I'm in. Disposable income. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I can actually hear some of my friends who do OnlyFans, including one of ours, probably thinking, please don't do that. Please do not ever fucking do that. But we'll leave it there, because this is a very long-winded episode anyway, thanks to those two Burks from Russia. However, Bogdan, you know where to find the Virus K. Michael if you want to have an exceptionally good weekend. So,
I'll pay.
DMs. He does pay. Pays very well. Very well. Handsomely. Make it rain, bitches. Make it rain. And until then, from Aaron Nix and from the Virus K. Michael, we'll catch you very soon for more content from the Wrestle Plug.
Thanks for whoring me out. Bye.
It's a special occasion for Bogdan.
Cool.
He deserves it. He's worked hard for what, I don't know. I bet he does get bored.